of me, Tyler, Teppo, and Tommy banger hunting in Madera. Doing what AI could never do, exploring places that I've always dreamed of seeing, and getting some travel feels. Let me tell you what happened in Madera. This video is sponsored by Antigravity. This was our first day in Madera, and what better way to get a lay of the land than a 360 drone. This is footage from the brand new Antigravity A1 that is finally launching. And I'm gonna be honest, at first I was like, do we really need another drone? But wow, this is unlike any drone I've ever flown before, a whole new category. It is both the easiest drone to fly ever and the easiest drone to capture the thing that you're trying to film. From one clip, you can get the forwards angle, the backwards angle, the straight down, the sky, the parallel tracking shot. And I gotta say, I love how wide the image can be. All the drones used to be this wide, super dynamic frame, and then we started to go to more of like a 28 mil, and I really love the fact that we can get this crazy wide angle, but then we can also zoom in and get a whole bunch of different focal lengths. Thank you, Antigravity, for sponsoring this video and for making this trip possible. Fly first, frame later. This is gonna be a whole new saying. Literally get any angle you want, a whole bunch of different focal lengths, and you get to do all of that after the fact. In post, you don't have to worry about it as you're trying to fly a drone. All you have to do is fly the drone, and that's where the fun begins. Good morning from Madera. Look at this. Look at the views. Insane views. Look at the villa. Crazy. And it's the first time taking out the Antigravity A1 into the real world. Time to get some footage. Actually, I lied. It's not morning. We already had a morning mission. You guys are gonna have to envision cliffs and sunrise on that side. It's beautiful, beautiful sunrise. We had hope we were gonna wait it out, but it is not looking.
Hope has been lost.
It is not looking like we're gonna get anything.
Hope has waned. I'm gonna settle for an iced coffee by the pool.
It was a bit of a failed morning mission. All right, let's take these little plastikies off. Don't want to scratch these lenses right away. There we go. It's time to take this guy on its first flight. First maiden flight in the real world on a travel adventure. Let's see how the Antigravity A1 8K crazy interesting 360 drone. This is unlike any other drone out there. Let's see how it does. You put on the goggles, you are now seeing a 360 view from the perspective of the drone. You can look anywhere you want, and then you have the hand controller, which controls where you want to fly. So as you're looking in your goggles from the perspective of the drone, you get this little pointer with the hand controller. And wherever you point, you just press the accelerator and you start going in that direction. In here, I can see what the angles are. I can keep flying the same direction, but I can kind of look around to see if there's anything else cool. I can record that movement, but I can just also change that in post. And then I can see in my frame the battery, I can see my settings of everything that's going on. And I'm just constantly flying the direction that I want to fly. I feel like anybody could fly this drone. You just have to point and fly. The more I fly this drone, the more I think, like, I used to be so against these hand controllers, but with this style of drone where you just like pointing where you want to fly, it's like a mix of in between an FPV and a normal drone. And then because you have 360, you don't have to worry about the framing. You just have to worry about flying in a cool way or flying the flight path that you want. And I wanted to test just how FPV this can be. Okay, to prove how easy this is to fly, we're gonna try a bit of a crazy oneer through the villa. Let's see what we can do, just to illustrate how easy. You think we're gonna be able to do this, or?
I have high confidence in you.
I appreciate that. All right, wish us luck. This shot was done with about a combined hour of flying with the A1, and most of that was with the pre-production model, which didn't have all the functionality yet. This was my second flight with the A1, and I'm able to do this very, very technical shot. Just point and fly through all the little gaps. I was actually so surprised that I was able to fly these gaps with no problem first try. And I don't think that is just my FPV skills. I literally think anybody could do this. I can't believe how easy that is. Like, it feels like you're flying an FPV drone because there's no latency and you're just like, I'm gonna fly through that little gap and then fly through there and then I'm gonna fly to that position, and then you just worry about the framing afterwards. How many times am I gonna say just worry about the framing afterwards? That's the truth. Okay, so I'm gonna try the sky path to get a shot of all of us jumping into the pool because we need somebody to fly the drone, obviously. So what you can do is add a sky path where you start somewhere, end off somewhere, and then it'll fly that path. Now you could use this to like show like your kid like a cool, like let them check out a waterfall or something. You could fly around, save the path, and then let them check that out, that pathway. But I'm gonna use this for a shot of us jumping in the pool, and then it's gonna fly away droney style. So I've set up flight path over there. I set one here somewhere, and then way out there, and we're gonna test it out. You need some swim shorts. Tell me. Those aren't swim shorts.
I got change.
Okay, so I'm gonna sky path, start, confirm. Okay, guys, ready? It actually worked. I'm impressed. Then I could just reframe that in post however I want. Now we got a shot of the boys jumping in. Otherwise, I would have been the idiot drone flyer and the boys would have jumped in and I wouldn't have.
You would have missed out.
I would have missed out.
Cannonball.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Now I get to live out my dreams, jump in the pool. It's great. You can take the footage from your A1 and put it into the studio software, and you can use Deep Track to track your subject. You can use keyframes to get whatever you shot you want. You can get 1, 2, 3, 10 different clips from that same video clip, whereas with a traditional drone, you just get the one thing that you filmed. And this is where the A1, it's a completely new category of drones. So the other nice thing is that if I need to see the real world, I'm wearing the goggles, but I need to see the real world, like I need to find something on the table, I can just double tap this button here, and now I see the world. So I can see, well, this is a little trippy, but there's the drone, there's my case, there's Depa's face is over there. High five. Oh, I'm surprised we got that. Left hand through VR. But this is like really handy. Just be like, oh, where's the button again? Like if you're you know, not used to it yet, or you need to see where your friend is, or make sure that you're not about to fall off something, you just double tap the side here. Smart. Then it was time to see, can we dive bomb a waterfall with this thing? Our whip. This is our car for this trip. Have a professional driver hired.
Yeah.
When we travel, we like to experience the culture, really immerse ourselves in the country that we're in. And so,
Can I help you?
Chicken McNugget meal, 2 double cheeseburgers, and that is it. Yeah.
Thank you. We're cultured. Time flying in the wild, like there's a waterfall over there, there's cliffs back there. I think it's a really cool shot here of us on the edge here, and then obviously getting that waterfall. Let's explore 360 drone. I've never explored in 360 like this before, so this is a new experience for me. Have you ever explored in 360?
I've never explored in 360. just life. Just life. That's the only one.
Just life. One of my favorite things to do with FPV is dive bomb waterfalls. It is such a cool experience actually doing the flying, but also the footage is unreal. So I wanted to see, can I dive bomb a waterfall with the Antigravity A1? And I was shocked. I did not expect it to be this easy. Like all of those hundreds of hours that I've put into FPV, and then I'm just like, point, go, down. It's honestly way too easy. Now, it's not quite the same as an FPV drone dive bombing because those can just fly so fast. But in a way, this was better because you can get this reverse falling shot to revealing the waterfall, which would not be possible with any other drone. You can kind of do it with an FPV where you fly over and then you just like turn and free fall down, but you can't get this shot with any other drone. I feel like I'm getting the hang of this one. At first I was a little bit nervous and stuff, but now I'm just flying like I would an FPV drone. It doesn't quite dive bomb like an FPV drone and stuff, but you can just get it exactly where you want it. It's like if you wanted to get into FPV, you were jealous of those frames, but you didn't want to quite do all the work of like getting into FPV because it's a lot. This is like incredible actually. And then you get that same experience of like, oh, where do I want to fly? Oh, I'll just fly in there, I'll fly through there, I'll fly along there. Same FPV, like just feels like you're flying because of the FPV goggles. Yeah, this is Antigravity. Well done. I'm very, very impressed. Flies really well. I feel like I'm not gonna give this to you because I don't want to lose the footage, but I feel like I could give you this and you could fly it like an FPV drone next time, Tyler.
Yeah.
Next time.
I saw you zipping around there. You were Tokyo drifting around there.
I know you want to, but
yeah. I'll start in a soccer field.
Yeah. So when you get this drone, what you get is the actual drone, which is under 250 grams. So it basically doesn't get affected by a lot of the drone laws, which is really, really great. Super lightweight also in the back, which is great. You get the FPV goggles, so you put these on and you can see from the perspective of the drone. Here is the battery to power it. It's got a little neck strap on, so you put these on, put the battery and plug it in. You're ready to go. And then we got the hand controller with a ton of different buttons and settings that, yeah, if you get this, you'll have to go through all of these. Just gives you a lot of control when you're flying. And this hand controller is very premium feeling. I really like it. Then we get some batteries. This is the battery charger. The batteries are super light and easy to take around. It's got a little LCD screen to show you how much battery you have, which I really, really appreciate. And you can even fit a third battery onto here. You just press this little button there and you get a third slot for a third battery. So you're charging 3 batteries at once. The drone has 2 cameras, one on top and one on bottom, and then it is taking that to make a 360 video clip that essentially deletes everything in between here. So the whole drone disappears and you can just look around wherever you want. You don't see the drone at any point, just like those like Insta360 X5 and those 360 cameras. And I will stress again, we are not making 360 videos. We are just utilizing the fact that we can capture everything and then get the clips that we want afterwards without having to worry so much about getting the perfect camera movement or the perfect gimbal movement. You don't have to do all that stuff. You just fly it, have fun, and then frame later. Fly first, frame later. It's incredible. I guarantee you when you fly this, you won't want to stop. It is one of the coolest ways to be in a location like this, for example, and to just be able to look around and see how epic this place is from a vantage point that just wouldn't be possible otherwise. You could never do this with any other technology. You can't have a helicopter out there. You can't, it's not the same experience as being inside of that drone. You're just looking around and you can look at yourself on this epic cliff. Wait, was this club soda here this whole time? So dumb. And I think this is really where this drone starts to shine, is the ability to relive memories and moments in a way that just wasn't ever possible before. I can put on the goggles and look around my footage and relive that exact moment where me and the boys were just enjoying this insane sunset on this epic cliff in Madera. Those memories I will take with me forever, and now I have a way to relive them that just wasn't possible before. And the older I get, the more I realize that moments and memories like this are more valuable than anything else. The memory dividends I will get from reliving these moments is priceless. Thank you, Antigravity, for making the A1. Boys, high fives. What an epic day.
Very epic.
Tyler, high fives. Where's Look at this light. Look at this place. Madera. Tyler, high fives.
High five.
There we go. We got it. Perfect. Oh,
2.0 is a success.
this is
And we're only halfway through.
True.
not even. You know, I guess, yeah.
I was sad that Pharaoh didn't work out, but I'm also glad that Madera worked out.
Tyler's having a party back there. Ooh.
All those beams are cool.
Yeah.
Dumb meant that we're supposed to come to Faro with us. The failed trip that never happened because our flights got canceled. So this was the this was the replacement, and so far so good. Madera. Traveling is hard work. We've been up since like 5 in the morning, just out and about the whole day. Barely had chance to eat. That's why we had McDonald's. And here is the reward. Man, memories forever. Memory dividends. Unreal. Look at this light. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, so good. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video, Antigravity, and making it possible for us to make new memories with the boys.